you gonna call?
All right, let's talk about this movie.
If that's what you want to call it.
We'll start with Dan. We're going to try not to do spoilers. We'll get into that after we do our initial reactions to the movie. So, Dan, I give you the floor, good sir, good Samaritan. Get it how I.
There was a lot of buildup to not payoff. There's a lot of buildup and a lot of unnecessary things.
That's very true.
So you can't spoil anything, so I'm not going to say it.
No, that's true.
So watch!
Chase. You were sitting by me the entire time. You had,
yes, I get to.
because it was Dan, Mike, me, and Chase. Michael Buffer?
Michael Buffer was there.
Brad, don't scream so loud the audience gets pissed. Pissed.
I imagine
Michael Buffer.
somebody out there is
Put
imagining.
you down to my microphone. Hello. And in this corner.
For my nostalgia with Ghostbusters, I'd imagine, as much as I've talked about it, somebody is probably, if they haven't thought about it, cropping my face out and putting it on the dude in the water boy with the passing the football, and he's like,
Yeah.
sorry, please.
That's funny. Like I said, there was a lot of hype for a. It had its moments. For the most part, it was a mediocre film. It could have been done a whole lot better. Some of the points in there that were made were, or they would lend to either more in the future, or we'd always love prequels. But
You shut your whore mouth.
I don't mean those. I mean, like I said, timelines.
Yeah.
For nostalgia, it's like, oh, well, this happened there. They did it in Scooby-Doo all the time. Every 34 years. It's such Jeepers Creepers. Case in point. Jeepers Creepers. Every so many years, this evil spirit comes back and does it. Yeah, Halloween. Michael Myers. Every Halloween. Every day. You got the storyline. And it's a overdone storyline. So, yeah. I mean, there were some things that were enjoyable in it.
Right.
Like I said.
Of course.
Yeah, you got some nostalgia triggers, and then you got character triggers, and then you got stuff like that. It is what it is, but I don't think that what we saw today would lend to a new generation of kids growing up busting ghosts and riding around in newer hybrid cars or all-electric Tesla hearses. I just don't see it.
You're about to say something?
I'm saying you said that's not a new generation. But the lead person was 12 years old. That sets up a new generation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't think. I don't think the world wants to see it.
Okay.
I don't think it. I know Brad doesn't want to see it.
Is that my cue?
Yes. Have at it, brother.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you about the movie.
So, all right, before we do that, Dan, out of 10.
6.
Okay. Chase?
I give it a 5. Like I said, I would have expected more.
Right.
Mike gave it a 7.5. Oh, no, he gave it a 7. And then I said,
if you see Mike out there, you know what to do.
This guy.
Rochambeau.
This guy. That schmuck gave it a 7 out of 10. Because I turned to him and I was like, that high? He goes, well, I could do a 6.5 out of 10. I was like, really, that high? I'd give this. Well, yes, I give this. Thank you for the drum roll. 3 out of 10.
3,
like they have C+, C-.
I think
3- out of 10.
Yeah, I think it's. We talked about this at work the other day.
A D+.
Okay.
If you go to it, like you said, standalone. If you take everything out of the picture, this movie as
and put
itself,
something else on the screen. Nah.
Yes, 2016
If you
version.
didn't know anything about any of this,
Mm-hmm.
and you went in to see just this as a standalone, if this was the first Ghostbusters movie you ever saw as a standalone, I might go 6.5. Like I said, it's okay.
Yeah.
And I would sit there and watch it again.
I'd watch the end again.
Right.
Yeah. Like I said, I would watch it again with Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable enough to spend time with somebody. Like I said, that's all it really is. It's filler.
Because we're brothers. We more than friends. We brothers at this point. I agree.
It's like 2 kids running up and down the stairs.
Oh yeah, to the parents that brought those 2 kids that were hopped up on Ritalin or not on Ritalin that need to be on Ritalin, running and stomping up and down the steps every 5 minutes. Yeah, that wasn't annoying. Thank you for your purchase. That didn't help the fact. God, are we cursed to have something happen at the theater every time we go?
Yes.
I think it's Dan because we didn't have a problem at Infinity War and Endgame.
Well, we'll see you Spider-Man, huh? When I'm not there.
Well,
We're
we're working that out. Contract disputes and all. So I thought, how long was this movie? 2 hours?
yes.
That's exactly when somebody asked me how was the movie. It was about 2 hours. I never expected in my life to check my phone to see what time it was, to see how much time was left of a Ghostbusters movie. Usually when you go to a movie, how many times did I check my phone during Infinity War or Endgame? I'm not talking about before or after the movie.
No.
Well, Spider-Man Far From Home, I didn't check my phone either, but
That's
I didn't have it with me. It was in the car.
Which you wanted to be in.
Yeah.
It was in the car.
I was in
with my happiness.
The first hour and a half, I was either bored or annoyed at all of the little nods and I know for all the talk about love I give Ghostbusters, create new stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a couple instances. You know what? I'm going to dip over into spoilers, so here's your warning. I don't know what it is, but
Do a part 2.
no.
No. I can't continue to talk about this. I need to get it out
I
of my
can't do
system
it
now.
anymore.
I can't do it.
I'm like Zarbon in that dodgeball.
You get down off that ledge, Brad. No, the other way. Back onto the roof.
Take it down.
So there was your spoiler warning. Like with the light, well, the PKE meter coming on and the light showing her all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know me and you looked at each other a few times during that, and you're like, Slimer. And I'm like, no, it's Egon. And I was like, that. When
It was kind of forced.
yes,
Yeah.
Forced direction.
The Force Awakens.
Force falls asleep.
At the end, I'm gonna jump around here. The end where podcast comes out in all marshmallow fluff, and Ray's like, "Yeah, it sucks, kid. Fuck off." I mean, you can say that now, so it's okay.
Fair.
I'll bleep it out. It's fine. This is for kids over here. Look at your ducktail.
That's right.
Where's my hat? Yeah, I thought it was long, boring. The exposition,
It's questionable.
yeah. I enjoyed the little skirmish with Muncher. I guess that's his official name.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I mean, they show Harold Ramis as a ghost in this, which
As a hermit ghost.
Luckily, they never said anything. That would ruin it.
yeah. That all right. Lesser of two evils. I'll take this over if he had talked, because I swore he was going to talk to his daughter.
I saw
Mm-hmm.
his mouth already moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
The boy showing up. They had a couple of cute lines up front. Then they kept on riffing with it, and it's like, okay, yeah, you've seen Gozer before. Da 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 da. I absolutely loved Paul Rudd in this movie and Kate McKinnon or whatever her name, Kate McKenna Grace.
Phoebe, yeah.
Yeah, and they called her Phoebes. I was a little nod to Friends because Paul Rudd was on Friends, and he married Phoebe.
Yep.
I'm just now putting. Hey, Dad.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, we're filming our review of Ghostbusters Afterlife. We just got out of the theater.
Oh, shoot, how was it?
It sucked.
Oh no! About 2 hours.
Oh yeah, it was about 2 hours. That's how it was.
Oh, man. That's kind of like the rest of the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, well, listen, I know you're busy, so I'll catch up with you maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Give me a shout tomorrow.
All right, sure will, buddy. Take care.
Love you too. Bye.
Love-
Yeah.
Take care, love you too.
Anyway.
Take care too. No one's ever said that to their father. So yeah.
Hang on. You don't deserve to be in this. Anywho,
Where were we?
yeah, where were? Paul Rudd and Kate McKinnon.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Finn Wolfhard, he was just there. The mom came off like real closed off and bitchy, like more than necessary. She's just mean to her kids just to be mean. I'm talking about in the beginning, not after they screwed up the town.
Right.
I love that they use practical effects for the most part for the dogs.
Yeah.
Well, for the dog in the Walmart.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, is that that's practical effect. That touched my good nerves. We're on the dog. The end. Once the movie was over, the first set of credits was awesome to sit through because it had like the proton packs and stuff going on in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
While Ray Parker Jr.'s Ghostbusters theme played.
Yes.
And you said you wanted to hear it, so
Yes.
yes, they did good by you on that point.
And I thought about it as it was playing. I was like, there was
not so much.
really no good place to plug it into the movie. I figured as they were like going for the final battle, it might have played, but
Yeah.
Well, it's because they weren't Ghostbusters.
that's true.
They were just family members who stumbled upon this, and the only one who really understood it was the child.
Yeah.
That was.
Oh,
which
yeah.
was pretty smart with her being just 12.
I'm glad you said that because I looked at you and I looked at all of you because when she called Ray, remember?
Oh yeah.
Tell Egon he can go to hell.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I was hurt. I was like,
sounds like
who wrote this script? Harold didn't write this script.
Screenwriting 101. Hook your people. Hook your audience. I was like, tell me more. Tell me more.
I was ready to walk out the theater. Piss on this. Nope.
It's weird. The thing that I'm like,
Dan Aykroyd,
he's
you
laughing.
should go to hell with your vodka and your triple, quadruple destined Harkenberg vodka. Piss on you.
Don't do that. Dave Chappelle make a song about you. Anyway, the second end credit scene is very, very weird.
Yes.
It's not anything I was expecting,
Nope.
nor anything that. Well, the first end credit scene, nice and cute. It's Sigourney Weaver and Bill Murray with the little electrical box from the first one with the couple of wavy lines.
The telekinesis, whatever, the psychokinesis.
Yeah.
So what is this car?
And that's all it was. Nothing further than anything else. There was no Oscar. There was no Ecto 1A.
But yeah, it was a cute throwback.
Yeah. The second one was just Janine talking to Winston about look at how successful I am. I've got the car back. Da 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 da. And I thought they were leading into he's got a global empire.
Yeah.
That I thought he had moved the family. I'm getting to that. I thought that he had moved the family, paid their debts, moved the family back, and they're staying in the firehouse that he just bought back and brought the car with him. He's taking care of them.
Nope.
But no, Ray's broke as the day he was born. He's taking care of rent for Ray, and then Bill Murray, Bankman, is a professor somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the whole point of the first and second act of this movie was to drive home how Egon's family has nothing.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, it's true. I mean, what do they got now? They got even more debt from screwing up this town.
Mm-hmm.
They probably got a rap record 1.5 miles long.
Unless this is Ghostbusters Afterlife with the Cranks.
Hey, we need to fix up this town.
And you're all going to help us, right? Why should we? Because they just saved the world, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Bokeem Woodbound.
You get
Or
that
should
one.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Dave
thought
Chappelle on steroids.
I thought podcast was annoying.
Yes.
I
He
like
has moments then.
I like the little RC car. I do like that.
The RC car reminded me, I forget what the second one was called, Korean horror movie.
Korea.
Train to Busan.
Mm.
And then you had Seoul Station was an animated prequel to Train to Busan. Then the
Okay.
second one, I think they dubbed it Train to Busan too, but it had its own name, like Resurrection or something. I'll look it up.
Oh,
But they used the remote car with cameras
Mhm.
to figure out could they go out at night to get supplies and stuff like that. So just the whole driving a car point to point and using a remote car was pretty cool.
Oh, I forgot they did us.
Phoebe.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking at first. It's like, oh,
Yes, well, what I didn't like was the fact that the car was going 60 miles an hour and the RC car keeps up with it?
yeah,
Or passes it, really?
Yeah.
and it can.
What
in
RC
real life? They do have them out there. It's
Okay.
all gearing, which is crazy. It's called Peninsula. Is the name of the second one. And like I said, you got the throwbacks to the original thing. But like I said, it's just
All right. This is what I wanted to see. No, keep talking.
like I said, when it comes to remote cars and stuff like that, yeah, it's cool. It gives you something, but like I said, it wasn't enough.
Yes, but he couldn't see where it was, but he was
that
able to
was the
control
thing.
it.
It's like, well, he could control it. The question is, you can't do both. Where on that remote control was a LED screen showing you?
Yeah.
Was he in the parameters?
I'm in range.
I mean, yeah.
How are you in
Yeah.
range? You don't even see the thing.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
wouldn't necessarily trust Phoebe saying now, because guess what, child, you're outside, wind blowing in your face, and you wear glasses.
There's going to be gifts of that going.
Now, what you were saying when she first picked up Egon's glasses, though, that for me is like when she went like this, it's like, were they actually glasses? It was like I said, you have some of your horror movies, you put glasses or lenses on.
Well, that light,
you can see the spirit world or whatever.
Didn't the light come on?
Yeah.
But it looked like it was coming from the glasses.
Yeah, but like I said,
But-
that would have been an interesting thing.
She's seeing through his eyes, looking at him around the whatever.
Yes, but she was wearing his glasses while wearing her glasses. It just was annoying.
Well, she didn't walk into a wall. So praise Jesus.
Yeah, my optometrist would be very upset with her.
Praise God. I'm appeasing both. I want you to look at the screen here.
Okay.
This is gameplay from Ghostbusters, the video game, back from 2012.
Did they redo it for the Xbox One? Is it the same game, just redone?
Yes, the graphics got a. I'm not going to say overhaul because it's not. They
Well, if you
updated.
run it through like Unreal or any of the
If
new
you do that,
if
yes.
If you redo the rendering, redo the Unreal Engine or whatever, you can actually get a. Was it 8-bit before? 16-bit? 64-bit?
I think it's
you can
64.
get it more clear, but yeah.
So this is canon to the other two movies.
Okay.
All right. Notice that's not the Ecto 1A. That's Ecto 1, the same car that was in this movie.
Yes.
Okay.
They were chasing Muncher with the RC car.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a section in here where you're catching ghosts outside of this opera house.
Okay.
Look at the top of the car.
Is that a trap?
Yep. In canon, there is a ghost trap on top of the car. Why not just drive underneath it? She's outside. She can angle it up.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that it's just like, why?
You could have been so much better.
And it looked like there was something on top of the car, like
Yeah.
it could be trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So So yeah, I've said this earlier. I cannot wait for Red Letter Media to get their hands on this. I will enjoy that day when I get a notification going Ghostbusters Afterlife review, and I hope it's Mike, Rich, and Jay, and they all just take a giant dump on it, and while drinking Crystal Skull vodka and Ecto One Cooler.
They're allowed to get their hands on it. 'Cause it's non-storage.
Well, that was the idea for today. There's no point in hiding it from you now. Mike knew. There's a recipe to make your own Ecto Cooler.
Oh.
I was going to make some. I didn't have time.
That's wrong.
And apparently the ABC store up here has Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull vodka.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So we were going to do a toast to Harold Ramis and, all that, and then take one shot and then have Ecto Cooler while we did the video. I'm not a prude. I'll take a shot with these guys. But now looking back, I'm glad.
Yeah. No one wants to be depressed and start taking shots.
Oh, God.
Yeah. No, boys. We're not done yet. Loud them up.
Back up.
Good.
Come get us.
You gotta come up here. Better luck next time.